Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video I actually want to get into 3 sneakers that are not worth the hold right now in my opinion. So kind of switching up the video topic for today. I know that we did a video like this recently, but I thought why not do like a part 2 to it and kind of just discuss some pairs that, again, I feel like, again, they may be, let me slow down for a second and stop saying again every other sentence, alright? But I feel like a lot of these pairs, right, they may be really good flips. Like their volume may be really strong, they may sell a lot. They're very popular pairs, right? But some of these might not be very good holds. What I mean by that is, well, Nike may have made a lot of pairs, or it's just one that, you know, is in the hands of more people. So understanding that, it's not as strong of a hold, or the market is just not as strong for it. But maybe, again, it still has very good volume. So let's get into it, discuss some of these pairs that I don't think are worth the hold, and yeah, I hope y'all will enjoy. And if you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Let's try to 300 likes in this video, and check out those Whatnot lives down below. Shout out everyone, again, who tuned in today. Hopefully we kept it pretty chill over there. I know the last few streams have ended kind of like pretty quickly, but you know, hopefully this one, you know, today went pretty smooth. I think it did. So I'm recording early, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how that stream goes later today. Hopefully good. Shout out everyone who tuned in. That'll go out tomorrow and the next day. So I appreciate y'all hitting out that quick shipping. And anything else down below, my Instagrams. Again, that's all in the pinned comment. Feel free to check it out. And shout out my cat this morning. Here's a little photo of her. She's been a little goofy goober this morning. She's actually outside my room today because she actually wants to hang out with my friend. She's like waiting outside his door. So yeah, a little goofy, funny cat, but I love her. So shout out Luna. But let's get started with the video today. I hope y'all will enjoy. So as you guys can see, we do have the screen recording up, and actually this is good. This is one that I wanted to discuss first because I actually was going to make a full video today breaking this down, but I was like, you know what, why don't I just like put it in the video I'm discussing today. So the white cement 4s, again, the volume on these is very, very high. Take a look at the total sales. I mean, the lightning bolt symbol is pretty much always going to be there for this sneaker. This is one of the most popular Jordan 4s. I have one literally right here. I got in a couple pairs yesterday, right? And here is, I mean, again, very, very clean, easy to wear sneaker. Like, this is one of the easier to wear Jordan 4s. Of course, over time, this will eventually become a $300 sneaker, but just check the prices that we have right now, right? I will show you all of them. You can see between a range of about $222, $230, and I've seen people getting bulk of these in the $225 to $235 range. So understanding that bulk's going out for these at around $225 to $235 right now. Seeing that, I mean, that means that other people are getting them for like $210 too. So it's even cheaper than that, which is crazy. But it just shows you, right, that you have a lot of pairs being sold right now at that $225 to $235 range. The market's going to stay there until those pairs aren't there anymore. And that's going to take at least a few months. So in my opinion, this sneaker is not worth the hold unless you're thinking about a very, very long-term picture, like a few years. So long-term, yes, these are still a great hold. It's kind of like the SB4 Navy, like where, yeah, the markets came down a little bit recently, but over time, you're going to see those still do really, really well. So I feel very confident in this sneaker as a long-term bet, but just understand over the next few months, it's not going to make much progress. That's why I'm saying it's not really worth the hold because, well, they're going to be better bets. This is more or less just like a cool personal or one you get like 1 or 2 of and just kind of put away. But again, there's even better bets than that, you know, where you get 1 or 2 of them, put them away, like past Travis releases or, you know, past really cool SB releases. You know, those are the types of pairs that you get a couple of and put away, right? Because they're going to become harder to find, especially in like larger sizes, things like that. Look for those unique collabs. This one, it isn't that, you know what I mean? It hasn't dropped in a while. Very, very true. Hence why you see the sales volume going crazy, because the nostalgia is hitting people, you know what I mean? I don't blame them for that either. I got my pair. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the white cement 4s. It's not one that is going to like spike up all of a sudden. So not worth the hold in my opinion. Long term, yes. Short term, I mean, they're going to stay, again, until those thousands of pairs at $225, $235 right now with bulk sellers clear out, these will stay where they're at. So that's my thoughts. Now next up, I want to go over these briefly because I actually think I did discuss these in the last video where we were discussing like sneakers that aren't worth the hold. But the Union LA Jordan 1 Chicago in Shadow. Now I know some of you guys are going to say, Tristan, what do you mean? I thought you think these were a good hold. And again, it's very similar to the ones we just discussed, the white cements. Long term, yeah, I mean, again, it's a very unique collaboration. You don't get Jordan 1s like this every day. It's one that I'm comfortable holding long term and just keeping in the collection and seeing what happens. I have no problem if it goes up or down, right? But I do want to say this one thing about this particular sneaker. It did have more stock than the past Union collaborations. Like, just go look at the prices here. The current prices, y'all can see between a range of about $250 to $300. Some of the bigger or smaller sizes more for a bit more. Same as some of the really large sizes. But again, that's my point with this sneaker. There was just more stock of them. It is a very wearable colorway. Again, probably one of the, if not the most wearable Union Jordan 1. I mean, I really like that like blue colorway, kind of storm blue one, but These, if you want to say it's the most wearable, I'm not going to disagree with you. It's a very nice Chicago kind of gray colorway. Fits together very nicely. And again, with this particular sneaker, I'm going to set it down for a second, excuse me. It was just a bit easier for manual users to get, considering that there's still people that probably have a pair or two, right, that they're just sitting on, and they haven't decided to sell or hold it yet, right? They're just they just kind of have it in the inventory. So I guess you could say they're holding it, right, if they have it in the inventory right now and they aren't selling it. I was going to sneeze there for a second. Maybe I will. I don't know. But with this particular sneaker, I just feel like the market is going to stay at that $250 to $300 range for a while. The reason I think that is because, again, this wasn't an impossible sneaker to get for manual users. And also, this is another one of those shoes that had a lot of bulk sellers on it. I remember people with 100, 150, 200 pairs of these. So understanding that, it's just one of those releases that there is a couple people that have large amounts of it on it, or large amounts of it, excuse me, and they're either sitting on it or they're selling it off right now. And a lot of the time, the reason you'll see a sneaker drop in price, right, 3 or 4 months down the line is because you'll see someone that doesn't want to hold it anymore. One of those bulk sellers that's going to clear out those pairs to look for another better bet in the future. And I think that's something that we probably will see with this sneaker. We're going to see the market kind of just consistently drop a little bit over time, maybe to even 220, 250 over time. I think that's a stretch, but I think it's totally possible considering that. Again, you've seen past Union Jordan 1s drop a lot in price from their initial kind of like resale range they were at. So it's possible, I want to say. But again, I think this is probably low for right now. Maybe they could come down another 10, 20 bucks. It's possible because, again, you have these bulk sellers that are going to be looking to clear out their pairs if they aren't looking to hold this release, and most probably aren't. So understanding that, once the bulk clears out for the sneaker, we'll start seeing them climb up kind of slowly. But that's my opinion on these. You can see it's still a fairly popular sneaker. You got people, look at that last sale, look at the highest bid. Like, people are willing to pay up for this sneaker, but most of the sales, as you can see, are in that 260, 270, 250 range. They're not going too crazy right now. So, in my personal opinion, not worth the hold. Great long-term bet, of course, for its uniqueness, but yeah, there just was a bit more of these compared to the other Union Jordan 1s, hence why you see them so much cheaper. This is another one of those sneakers that, again, is like popular but not worth the hold. Again, long term, yes, it is the Grape 5s, like very wearable colorway, memorable. Over time, it'll eventually be a $300 shoe, but as you can see right now, much cheaper, just because there was a lot of pairs of these at retailers recently. Most manual users were able to get them fairly easily, and again, the volume is high on them, which means that there's a decent amount of bulk sales with them. It's a very similar situation to the white cement 4s, which we discussed earlier in this video. It's a great pair, very wearable, long term. Yes, it will become valuable, but if you look over the picture for the next few months, or pretty much the next year or two, it's not going to be doing too much other than pretty much what it's at right now. Maybe it'll hit 250, but I think right now for the Grape 5s, this is pretty much the market we're going to see. So another one of those sneakers is very similar to the first two we discussed in this video, the Grape 5s. Very wearable, but short-term hold, these aren't going to spike up, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's worth it in my opinion. And honestly, I still feel good about the flu games. Like, this is one that I'm watching closely. You know what I mean? I'm about to say these aren't worth the hold. I have a pair literally like right there in my house I'd hit for retail, and these have not made much progress since release day. But I'm going to give these a few more months because I feel like as we get into the later portion of this year, right, like November, December, I feel like we could see these maybe get to 270, 300 right around that Christmas time when sales just start hitting a bit more. Because I feel like, again, enough time has passed for these where it's not as many bulk sellers on them. There's a couple higher sales out there. You can see 244 size 12. And yeah, you can see the big sizes are making a little bit of progress, but I feel like this is one of those ones I'm going to keep watching closely. But if these are still, again, in a couple months at 230, 250 still, then I'm going to say they're not worth the hold. I'm going to be real. If we're at like December this year and they're still at those prices, I don't think the flu games are worth the hold. Long term, yes, but short term, not really, no. So that's my opinion right there on a few sneakers. And another one that we could break down that also dropped recently, the Red Stardust SBs. I don't think those are going to be a hold. It's a cool pair, right? Like, what's the Team Red, the Dark Team Red SBs, like those and the Red Stardust. Those are two GR SBs that we just got, right? Those aren't going to be worth the hold as well. I mean, super long term, yeah, like 20 plus years, but you know what I mean? Nobody's looking at that type of picture, and I don't think anybody holds sneakers for that long intentionally, you know what I mean? If you find a pair that you've been keeping for 20 years, it's probably one that you just kind of forgot about you had in the inventory, which I'm hoping that I will eventually do that one day, just come across a pair like 20 years later that I bought like way back, and we'll just kind of, dive in and see what they're worth. It's always kind of a cool feeling finding a sneaker that's like in your collection that you like forgot about a little bit almost. But yeah, that's everything I really need to say. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, let's just try and hit 300 likes in this video. And if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. And what else do I need to say? Yeah, shout out my cat Luna. Here's a little picture of her. She's being a good girl this morning. You know what I mean? We got to make sure we get a new photo of her for this morning in the video. So I'll make sure to do that. We'll get her chill. We'll take a little picture and then. Yeah, I actually got a pretty busy day today. We got the streams, so shout out to everyone who tuned in today. You know what I mean? We got to get ready for that. what else we got to prepare for? Aside from the stream that we got to prepare for, I got to mail out some orders, and yeah, I'm just really prepared for the rest of the week. So staying busy, staying on top of it, and oh yeah, I got to pick up some UPS packages as well. So it is a busy one for sure. But you know, we'll see how it is, and we'll get through it. So let's see. Thank you guys. I'm gonna catch you on the next video tomorrow. If you have any questions down below, ask them. I will get to it there. And yeah, everything else again is down below there as well. So check it out. And I'm T. Thank you guys. I'll catch you on the next video tomorrow. Oh, and I also just want to say thank you for the overwhelming support in the Whatnot streams. We've been going absolutely crazy there. Even within a few months, we're at like almost 15K. So like, yeah, just crazy progress. Thank you guys. Let's keep going. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow on the next one though, and catch y'all then. Peace.